I want to rewind and back up for a second. Welcome everybody again to Confessions from a Country Boy from Georgia. We're not in the backseat again, but needless to say, we're gonna get this confession or this story. So let's fast forward and get back to this again. 91. I'm down in Mississippi Meridian. I am in the Marine Corps, but I am going to school for them. Aviation supply. Logistics. Just basic meaning you're going to support the helicopters, you're going to order, you're going to purchase, you're going to do things for the helicopters, basically. Shipping, warehousing, all of that, accounting, the whole nine. So we're in school, and again, the offer came around. We're looking for volunteers to go to a Special Olympics, meaning people who have one arm, no arms, any special deformity, anything of that nature. They still want to compete, and I didn't know much about it. And being again, I'm 17, still 17, in the Marine Corps, fresh, still trying to just walk like a man, pretending. Did a good job of it at the beginning, but let's just say so. It comes around to me as a great idea. My friends, they're all kind of like not into it, not not feeling it. Not interested. I don't know. It was one of those things I think, well, I shouldn't say that. It is not nothing that I think is what I know. God puts on your heart and it leads you to certain things, certain places. And for me, that was one of those places that he led me to, because I got to tell you, it had a huge effect on who I became and how I see things and how I do things and how I compete in general. Again, so they came around looking for volunteers. I thought it'd be interesting. I was talk to the friends, and they were all just like not really interested, and thought it'd be cool. So raised my hand, and like I said, that was after a day of just consoling it over, thinking about it. Like I said, it sat so loud to me, and I didn't recognize that back then. Now, just thinking about it, I know that. So we get there, and it's not what, like I said, I didn't have the intelligence at the moment and maturity to understand what I was going to. When they said Special Olympics, I thought it was just a certain division of it, not talking about, like I said, people with injured, no arms, no legs, with issues. I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just country Bama boy who just was just, like I said, taking day by day my new adventure being in the Marine Corps and seeing where it's going to take me in the world. So here I am, and again, I have no problem putting my lack of maturity or education at the time, or smart at that age. I am happy where God guided me in the places where I did lack. But again, this is one of those things where you get to see people with issues and problems that are 10 times bigger than yours. And it makes you put things in perspective. First, it gives you a humbling feeling, and also gives you just where you feel compassionate for them. But when you see the things that I saw, meaning someone with one leg, no leg, and they're crawling down, the racing against each other, and they're smiling and competing, and there's no issues for them. This is just an Olympic. This is just seeing friends, seeing family, just having a good time. And after holding back tears as a young man, like I said, you see these kids and I'm frozen. We're volunteer helping them, high-fiving them. I felt it. I felt what was inside of me and how I felt. And I just said in my mind that anything that I can do from this forward to help anyone to make sure they get to the level of where I saw those kids and some grown men were, I just felt like everything that I'd been through that I thought was holding me back, it was nothing. It just, looking back, when you look at things in hindsight, you always learn a lot from it. And I learned a lot from that. Just like I said, just seeing those kids and then those people compete, seeing them smile, seeing them just like not have a care in the world about anything else besides that day and that moment. And it, like I said, it put things in perspective. It made me realize like I can give more in every sport that I play, like from basketball. That's what drove me after I got to a certain level. That's what made me want to help and work out with people, certain people. Like I said, it was a high and a low. You see some sad things, but then also you see the spirit of humans, and it's uplifting. So going to my first and only Special Olympic, it showed me a lot. And like I said, it helped me become the man I am today as far as competing in life and knowing that you're going to have setbacks. If you lose a limb, you gain the world by still applying yourself and just moving forward. That's the lesson that I have. Like, so for any kid, any man, any woman, you don't have to always look at someone else to be motivated and to know that you can do better. you can just look within yourself and look back at your history and just know that put one foot in front of the other and you're always blessed. And just stay that way. All right, guys. That's it for this episode. Love you, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.